Well, all right. I'm here doing one of my little DVD things for my collection of DVDs and Blu-rays. Cause yeah, I like physical media, be it CDs, albums, DVDs, Blu-rays, books, magazines. I still like it. I like to hold it, like it. It's cool. But anyway, I'm here doing my favorite Beatle movies. It's 10 of them. 10 of them. 10 Beatle movies, which I think are fantastic. Um, Now, I'm not covering the other things that are like the solo stuff, like Paul McCartney's Wings Over America, which is one of the greatest concert films of all time. I'm not covering John Lennon's Imagine movie or Martin Scorsese's movie about Harrison living in the material world. I'm not going there. Ringo Starr and Caveman. That's a funny movie, though. Anyway, I'm just covering these. And I'm not covering the anthology because I don't have it. I have the book. And I got the CDs, but we're just covering the movies that are directly Beatle related. So we're going to start out at number 10. I know it's not a very attractive cover, but the Beatles Let It Be. And it's not the Beatles Let It Be White Album. It's the Beatles Let It Be. It's a bootleg DVD that I bought off a dude in 14th Street up in Union Square like 10 years ago in Manhattan. Whatever, it's a decent copy. It's cool. But that's my number 10. It'll be interesting to see what Peter Jackson comes up with, I think, this November. It's like a 3-part series. It was supposed to be a theatrical release. I thought it was going to be in 3D. I was really pumped for it. And Disney got, I don't know. Now it's like a little mini-series over the course of 3 days in November. I think around Thanksgiving or something. Whatever. I'll watch it. But there you go. That's my number 10. My number 9 would be this, the Beatles Magical Mystery Tour. This was originally came out on Boxing Day, the day after Christmas in England. I think it was 67. Is that the day before Christmas? Whatever, it's 67. I think it's the day after Christmas. It was in black and white, and it's really a movie you got to see in color. Very interesting snapshot of the Beatles at that point. It's cool. I like it. It's got some cool songs in it. You know, obviously Magical Mystery Tour, Fool on the Hill, Flying, I Am the Walrus, Blue Jay Way, and Your Mother Should Know. And then it's got some other little snippets of bands like what's the name of that band? They got like a crazy name, the Doodah Band. I forgot. Let me see. The Bonzo Doodah Donga Banga Banga Doodah Band or something. The Bonzo Dog Doodah Band, yeah. And they sing a song, Death Cab for Cutie. Ironically, that's the name of a rock band now. Anyways, that's number 9. Number 8, I have Danny Boyle's Yesterday. This was a fun movie. I saw this in a movie a few years ago. You know, back when I went to the movies. A few years ago, saw this yesterday. Danny Boyle, obviously I like. Did Trainspotting, did 28 Days Later, best zombie movie next to Dawn of the Dead ever. I'm going off track, but so what? My video. This is a fun movie. It's a fun movie about what if the Beatles never existed. And they try to almost imply that the music would come through. It wouldn't. Not today. People are too brainwashed with utter crap that is pumped down their throat. They don't appreciate good music, no matter who does it. So, but it's a fun story. It's a fun alternate universe type of story, type of thing. John Lennon's still alive, spoiler alert. So, it's like some sort of weird rift in space and time. Something happens and it's a fun movie. It's a really good movie. It's a great story. I liked it, you know. That was number 8 for me. Okay, this is more of a documentary. This is number 7. This is Ron Howard's 8 Days a Week, the Beatles' touring years. This is fantastic. This is a fantastic watch. I might watch this again. I really like this. This was really, really good. This just strictly focuses on the Beatles during their touring years. Does it go up to 66? I'm not sure. I think it does, because that was their last year they toured. I think the Hollywood Bowl was their last show in 66. But anyway, that was number 7. Number 6 is this gem. This is an absolute gem of a movie. I Want to Hold Your Hand. This is Robert Zemeckis' film. This is actually Robert Zemeckis' first movie. If you don't know who Robert Zemeckis is, he did Forrest Gump, Back to the Future, Contact, Castaway. He's done a whole host of wonderful movies. This was his first movie. His second movie's not too bad either, Used Cars. Go check out that one. It's a funny comedy with Kurt Russell. This is just a great kind of teenage comedy movie set around the Beatles and their Ed Sullivan appearance in New York on February 9th, 1964. And these teenagers went wild trying to get and sneak into the hotel and meet them. They actually used the Beatles songs in this. And when this was put out in 1978, all 4 of the Beatles were still alive. So they gave their stamp of approval to this. Wonderful movie. Wonderful movie. Now we're into our top 5. Top 5. This was a VH1 movie that was put out, I think around 2000. When was it? Not sure, 2003 or something like that. Two of Us. It's based upon his true story, but it's kind of like there is a lot of assumptions that went on when Paul McCartney went to visit John Lennon at the Dakota around 1976 while Paul was touring Wings Over America tour. And it just gives a hypothetical of what they did that day. And it all centered around a true part of them wanting to go down because Lorne Michaels from Saturday Night Live had offered them $3,000 if the Beatles would reform and come down and play before the audience. And John and Paul were almost up to do it. Almost, they were about to do it. And then they did. But this is a good, great. I loved it. I had never seen it. Just watched it like a week or 2 ago. Loved it. Great watch. Okay, now we go to number 4. Yellow Submarine. The quintessential animated movie from the Beatles. Now the Beatles also had their cartoon, but this is it. This is a fantastic movie. I just saw this recently on the 50th anniversary in the movies, back when I went to the movies. Fun movie. Great songs, really great animation. Ironically, the Beatles didn't do the voiceovers. Doesn't matter though. All the songs are in here. I love the opening with Eleanor Rigby. That's such a cool. The Pepperland. Jeremy's in it. Jeremy Hillary Boob. And Glove. Yeah. Great. Just really fun stuff. Now, this was a movie that all the Beatles loved. This is The Ruttles. All You Need Is Cash. It's just like the funniest movie. It's from the guys in Python. It's just really good. It's not all the guys in the Python. It's what's his name? I can't. Why am I losing my? I think Michael Palin's in this, but who is in this? Brain freeze. This came out. When did this come out? 1978. So this came out the same year as I Want to Hold Your Hand. George Harrison's in this too. Eric Idle. There you go. This is such a funny movie. It's like an hour or so long. It's got John Belushi and Gilda Radner. There's a lot of, who else is in it? Mick Jagger's absolutely hilarious. Bill Murray's in it. Uh, Paul Simon, Ron Wood, John Belushi's hilarious. Mick Jagger's really, he just plays Mick Jagger, but it's so funny. The Ruddles. You need to see this. All you need is cash. What can I say? And then, of course, we come to 1965's Help. This is a fun movie, too. Help. Wow. Directed by Richard Lester. It's got Victor Spinetti in it and Roy Kinnear, who are, it's kind of like a James Bondish spy spoof. It was in color. It's just such a good movie. Such a good movie. See, this is the inside of the DVD. It came out in '65. One of the best albums, too. Even though it's a soundtrack album, one of the best albums. Apparently the Beatles were high as kites doing this. I mean, it was just good. It was a huge success, hugely successful movie. And then, of course, we have 1964's A Hard Day's Night. This movie is just unbelievable, man. Hard Day's Night, I should have known better. If I fell, can't buy me love, and I love her, happy just to dance with you. Well, that's not good, is it? There you go. This is a funny movie. Just listening to the Beatles and their Liverpoolian vernacular and language and their banter, you could see how I think because Richard Lester worked with the Goon Squad, that's why they wanted to work with him. Goon Squad, very inspirational and to the Pythons, and Beatles were inspirational to the Pythons, and obviously MTV. This is almost like the first videos. They were just so way ahead of their time, man. But this is supplementary material on here. I don't even know what the. I'm gonna check out the second disc on this. This hands down, I've watched this movie 50 times, I would say, easily, and I never get tired of it. It's just such a good movie. But there you go. There's my top 10. Number 1, Hard Day's Night. Number 2, Help. Number 3, The Ruttles. Number 4, Yellow Submarine. Number 5, Two of Us. Number 6, I Want to Hold Your Hand. Number 7, Ron Howard's 8 Days a Week. Yesterday by Danny Boyle. The Beatles' own Magical Mystery Tour. And of course, Let It Be. Like I said, it'll be interesting to see what Peter Jackson comes up with. I'm sure I'll enjoy it. Back again. I'm a little, my cheesy videos. I ran out of space. Anyway, yeah, I think I would invest in lighting or a damn camera or a mic. Nah, who cares? I got a set. But whatever. Yeah, those are my top 10 Beatle movies. There's been others, obviously. I think there was a Lennon movie, Nowhere Boy. I didn't see it. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band with the Bee Gees. That came out in '78 too. It was like a big rush of Beatle movies in the late '70s. You had the Ruddles, you had I Want to Hold Your Hand. They had Beatle, was it Beatlemania? I think it was on Broadway, which I went to see as a kid. That was great. It was like, that was fun. There was a lot of Beatles stuff going on right before the death of Lennon. It's sad. Because they were offered by a millionaire at the time in '76. It was like $26 million to play like a 1-hour show or a one-time thing, 1 hour, one show, 1 hour. That was it. And I said, nah, no thanks. Can't do it. Oh well. But what other Beatle movies? There's that movie Across the Universe. Not my thing, really. I don't need that interpretation of their songs. Bullshit. Nah. Anyway, there you go. There's my list of my Beatle movies from my vast DVD, Blu-ray collection.